So Jaxson has a single gene defect and the MTRFR gene. If you think about it like this, your mitochondria are the powerhouse of your cells, the batteries of your cells. So ours run on full and Jackson's are always on low. When Jaxson was originally diagnosed in 2014, the doctors told us he wouldn't make it to 5 years old. So he's a walking miracle.
Jax loves to go outside. You know, he loves the water. He loves the boat. He loves his dogs. He loves his friends. He just wants to do everything that every other 10-year-old is doing. He's kind of a daredevil, I guess, in his own way.
He just brings out that sparkle in everyone.
Basically every facet of his daily activities are affected because of the disease. He's fed through a feeding tube. He walks, but not great. And it leads to other things like neuropathy in his hands and feet. So from an early age, we noticed that Jaxson had wiggly eyes, which is called nystagmus. So Jackson's gene mutation causes optic nerve atrophy. And once your optic nerve starts to die, there's nothing you can do about it, and it causes blindness. Imagine losing your vision. Imagine not being able to look into the face of your mom and dad, or see your best friend, or see colors, or a rainbow. Sorry.
At first, it was really hard to understand, like, what was happening. But it got way easier as the years went by.
It was probably 18 months after Jackson's diagnosis that I was really like, I gotta stop feeling sorry for myself. My son is still here. I have to do something. So what am I gonna do? This team that we've put together truly is the best in the world, and we have the best shot at finding a cure for Jax and for others.
So gene therapy is taking a virus that normally infects us, but doesn't cause a disease. And what we do is we put in sort of genetic material to sort of restore function. So we can put it back into the eye and then hopefully try to restore some of the vision that's being lost. Unfortunately, science research and funding is slow. And so you really have to overwhelmingly demonstrate that something's going to work. If you do that, then people are more likely to fund your research projects.
So we have the vector, which is an AAV9, and you have to have that for a gene therapy. But we need an animal model to be successful. If you don't have an animal model, you can't test your drugs to make sure that it's safe. We are in the process of creating that animal model with Brendan's help now, with this new team that we've assembled.
The long-term ramifications of all the research is that it's going to benefit generations to come, you know, so that when another child is diagnosed, that they might have a little more hope than, you know, what we were initially given.
There's this broader group of diseases called mitochondrial disorders, and it's involved with more common diseases like in diabetes and other neurodegenerative disorders, Parkinson's, cancer. And so we're hoping is that the drugs that we're trying out can then target this broader group of disorders.
We want Jackson's life and his legacy to be that not only did he impact my life and Garrett's life and Maddie's life, but so many more people. Future generations won't have to go through what we went through because of Jaxson. If we can restore vision, if we can stop the optic nerve from dying, we can save vision for so many patients across the world.
And so when you actually meet a patient, and a child, in this case Jax, it really is a transformative experience. And it really sort of, it shapes your understanding in a different way, and it means that something's greater than just you. I never thought in my time that we'd be in a position where we could actually be thinking about therapies for these children. And for me, that's like incredible.
And it's very inspiring, and I'm very proud to say that, like, my parents are doing everything they can.
Only God knows how long Jaxson has, so I'm just gonna enjoy every day.